This video is regarding ICH Q3A guideline, Q3C and ICH M7. These guidelines are related to the impurities in the pharmaceuticals. The video is for providing you the brief overview regarding these guidelines related to the impurities. Impurities affects the quality of the pharmaceuticals, purity of the pharmaceutical products, APIs and excipients, and also impurities are related to the safety and efficacy. So controlling impurities is very much important to understand, and also it becomes very important to have good understanding for the guidelines which are related to the impurities. So let's start with the video with some basics. Impurities in drug substances can be classified into organic impurities, inorganic impurities and residual solvents, and also now the fourth category is nitrosamines or mutagenic impurities. ICH Q3 guidelines are related to the impurities. Q3A, Q3B, Q3C, Q3D and Q3E are the guidelines, and also ICH M7 guideline is related to the impurities. As I have mentioned the top types of the impurities, organic impurities are there in the pharmaceuticals. Organic impurity arises from the manufacturing process and storage of the drug substance and the drug products. These organic impurities may be volatile, non-volatile, and these may be identified or unidentified, or you can say in other words as known impurities and unknown impurities. Subcategories of these organic impurities may be from starting materials, byproducts, intermediates, degradation products. Some may be from the reagents, ligands and catalysts. So these are the organic impurities and their sources. Then inorganic impurities are also there. These mainly result from the raw materials and the manufacturing processes, or these may also come from reagents, catalysts, ligands used in the manufacturing. ICH Q3D is the guideline related to the inorganic impurities, or in other words these are also known as elemental impurities. These are the impurities which are known because these elements are known to us, so these are the known impurities. Subcategories for inorganic impurities are reagents, ligands, catalysts, heavy metals or other residual metals, inorganic salts and other materials like filtrates, charcoal. So these are the inorganic impurities. Then coming to the residual solvents. This topic is covered through the ICH Q3C guideline. These are the volatile impurities, you can say. These are the residual impurities coming from the residual solvents used in the manufacturing. The sources are organic volatile chemicals used for manufacturing the product and the drug substance. And there must be a control to have residual solvent impurities in some specific amount. These must be removed during purification to ensure the patient safety, because these residual solvents may impact the patient's health. Classification of the residual solvents is based on the toxicity levels. If you go through ICH Q3C, you will have complete understanding about the residual solvent as impurities. And in upcoming time, I will be making a separate video on this. In that video, I will cover this residual solvent impurities in detail. Residual solvents in the pharmaceutical products can give rise to risk if not adequately controlled. and these are classified on the basis of their toxicity as below. Class 1, class 2 and class 3, these are the broad categories with some stringent control. Class 1 are those materials or those impurities or residual solvents which are highly toxic and require strict control and monitoring, or these are to be not used. Class 2 are having moderate toxicity, and these necessitates the appropriate measures. So these are required to be used very cautiously and judiciously. Class 3 solvents are with low toxicity with less stringent controls. But it is not like that these are not required to be controlled. There are specific limits for all these residual solvents. Each class has specific permitted daily exposures, that is PD, and this PD is to ensure the safety. Then ICH M7. This is the guideline for controlling the mutagenic and carcinogenic impurities. Also, this guideline is for controlling the nitrosamine impurities. So ICH M7 provides you complete understanding about the impurities which are mutagenic and carcinogenic in nature. This guideline provides risk assessment and control measures. Risk assessment involves conducting a comprehensive assessment to identify potential genotoxic impurities and control measures to implement appropriate measures to mitigate risk associated with these impurities. I have made many videos on these guidelines, so you can go through the playlist of nitrosamine guidelines and you can have the good idea about this ICH M7. So in summary, ICH guidelines provides robust framework for identifying, classifying and controlling impurities in drug substance and also in the drug products to ensure patient safety. These impurities are toxic in nature, so these impurities may uh, be responsible for the side effects and toxic effects. By adhering to these guidelines, pharmaceutical manufacturers can maintain the quality and safety of their products. Nowadays, very strict control is required on the drug product and the drug substances, and day by day the impurity criteria specifications, these are getting revised and getting tightened to control the impurities and to have better safety and efficacy. Also, these guidelines will help you to understand how the specifications are set for the different impurity types. I hope this video is very short, but this video gives you the overview for controlling the impurities in the pharmaceutical products and the drug substances. Thank you for watching the video, and let's meet soon with such kind of informative video. Thank you.